those human wrinkles in the genre. But even as I talk through these things, you talk about favourite scenes. I think the most pleasant filming day of my career came shooting the opening sequence in Copenhagen, because we had done everything. We'd shot the whole thing, and I'd insisted we didn't want to build a bloody boat on green screen and have somebody standing on the prow flicking water. I wanted to be on a boat. I wanted to feel you on a boat with boats. So we found a boat, one of two that continue to sail in the world, in Copenhagen. And at some expense, we got the crew together. We got a weekend they were new and be free. We measured them up. We fit them for costumes, all that sort of stuff. They are mad enthusiasts, in the best way, I mean, enthusiasts of Viking ships and Viking technology, which was the space shuttle of its day, let me tell you. They're far and above everything else being built in the world. Those shallow boats could bend. They bent with the waves. They go straight into low harbours and bays and attack straight away as an attack ship, not a second vessel. Just astonishing. Sail around the world, across the Atlantic. But we found ourselves. We were in a fjord. We were in a sort of inner sea, pretending that was the river, the Northumbrian River, for those rowing scenes.
Right.
And we did those scenes, and we did some boat to boat and all that sort of stuff. And then the following day, again, beautiful weather. The following day, we took it out to sea, and under sail, in the quiet of that, we filmed those guys climbing rigging and knowing how the boat worked. And Kjartan, the actor, like a little boy, he's a Danish kid. He's, he's flashed back in time. He's sitting there on the tiller steering with this big grin on his face, loving it. And that's not acting. That's just, oh my God, I'm a kid. It's like being allowed to go in the space program for a Danishman. It's for a Dane. And we shot that. And then I wanted some helicopter shots, and we had to get off and do the boat to boat. And even better, one of the camera assistants had been incredibly violently ill, which was hilarious, of course. So we climb aboard on the boat ship, the camera boat, and we're taken away back towards base to give the helicopter with its storyboards that I've done for them the last hour and a half with the light and them. We leave them sailing their boat, and we sail away, not filming, just watching this Viking ship on the horizon of the sea outside Copenhagen.
My God.
I mean, just what a privilege. There's things that people have to go and sell bloody insurance in offices, and they have to lie under vehicles and fix them, and they have to reach inside people's mouths and worse than that. And I get to do that and burn barns and have sword fights on fire. And it's just, what a privilege. And we made land, and we found a bar, and I had the biggest, most expensive, because it is over there, the biggest, most glorious golden bucket of beer. Oh, what a day. That was absolutely.
Wow.
And Chaz and I still talk about that day. And I've had to exchange messages with Alexander, William, the Kjartan.
Kjartan, right.
About it, because it was one of those things where all the cards landed face up. It just went.
Sounds like magic. Magic.
It was magic. You get a real actor standing in front of a real boat with the real sea in his face, and just utter what a gift. Yeah. And I think it does matter to the audience. It really does matter. There's no mistaking that that's actually happening. There's no cinematic gloss to it. You feel that there are people on the boat and they've come a long way. I think that's terribly important to the show.
It's so important. Yeah.